your tacos, we got your chili, real homemade Tex-Mex.
Welcome back to the show, and as I said earlier, we're going to have a little special look now at Tommy Rich and Eddie Gilbert. You know, here's a couple of guys that to be honest with you, I sort of feel sorry for them because they've come in at the request of Jackie Fargo to be they came in to be the new Fabulous Ones. And I think there was a lot of resentment from some of the fans because they felt like, you know, that Tommy and Eddie were here trying to take the place of Steve and Stan, who had chose to leave the area of their own accord. And I really don't think that Tommy and Eddie have ever really had a fair chance from some of the fans. You know, there's been that resentment ever since they've been here. But the guys, you couldn't find two nicer guys. You couldn't find two better wrestlers. And I really enjoy seeing this little special because it shows that, you know, they're keeping their sense of humor about the whole situation, and you know, they're not too big of guys to poke a little fun at themselves. Here's a special look at Tommy Rich and Eddie Gilbert.
Why are we going to the dance early?
Well, I thought we'd get there early and go uptown, you know. I heard there's a lot of pretty girls in that town. Here, let me get that door for you. Get that door, man. Get my bag here. That door was stuck.
Listen to this, what you think of. Well, how you doing, Gilbert?
Is that Richard Nixon?
No, this is Richard Nixon. What we might call perfectly clear. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Like that.
Thanks, Jackie. We're up next, man. I think you better cover your hair.
Very fun. Do you remember that time that Lawler took that stick jacket in his eye? And he's saying those interviews about the Dory Club Jr. and all that stuff. He said, Lawler, I will get you. You hurt my eye, Lawler. And my brother Dory Club Jr. will get you, Lawler. You know that?
Yeah, we better get Jay.
I know you always want to be interviewed by Howard Cosell, right? And I can do it. You won't even know it. You turn your back. Turn. This is Howard Cosell with Bobby Wildfire Rich. Tell me, Mr. Rich, how do you feel about having Eddie Gilbert as a tag team partner? How you like that?
Pretty good, man. I think we're going to start getting dressed.
No, what is Muhammad Ali when he said, we have now Muhammad Ali, one of the world's greatest boxers, and Muhammad came in and said, Howard, I'm the greatest fighter of all time. I don't do it. I'm trying it. Handsome Jimmy, oh, Doug, tell me Handsome Jimmy, but listen to this. Woo! I feel good! It's good to be back! Woo! Nobody can do it like me! Yeah.
There he comes. Dun, 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 dun. He killed all the ducks, and the jaws is getting them. Oh! Look at the dogs!
Hey,
Hi, fellas.
what are you doing there?
Nothing. What are y'all doing?
Yeah, we just want to tell you that we don't appreciate your little jokes.
What joke? Come on, you guys got no sense of humor?
Yeah, we got a
good sense of humor. I hope you remember it, too.
Okay. Good. See you, fellas.
special guest appearance by yours truly there in the shark scene. And that's just about all the time we have for the show today. But before we go, we got a couple of things I want to mention. Coming up July the 14th on a Saturday night out at Chick Stadium is going to be the big annual WMC 79 Shrine Clown softball game. And, of course, that goes for all the Shrine burn units and everything. And it's going to be a great game out there, followed by, of course, Lawler's Army going to be taking on a big challenge softball game that night. So that's July the 14th, a Saturday night. Keep that open on your calendar. Also on July the 15th, the Army's going to be in action out at Toby Legion Field. We're going to be going against Johnny Dark's team. Also, we're going to take on Rock 103 in a big doubleheader out there that afternoon. Speaking of the Army, we're looking for competition. I'll tell you, if you've got a softball team, you think you want to handle the Army, you want a piece of us, brother, you can find us any Sunday afternoon. I'm talking about this afternoon, as a matter of fact. If you've got a softball team, you meet us at Treadwell High School, 1 o'clock today, any Sunday. We're ready for you because we need some competition. Hey, I'll tell you what, we've enjoyed being with you today, and we're going to see you Monday night down at the Mid-South Coliseum, and, of course, right back here. I'm sorry, the guy's going like this. I didn't know what he's talking about. That means, heck, we're out of time. We'll see you right back here next Sunday at 11 o'clock here on TV5. Until then, Jerry Lawler saying so long.
Sunday night, beginning at 10:30, it's double-barreled Western adventure with Clint Eastwood in Rawhide, followed by Steve McQueen in Wanted, Dead or Alive. Tonight at 6, join us for all the excitement, drama, dancing, and fun of fame.
Hi. On one segment who we hadn't seen in quite a while, and I haven't seen him in action in over a year. He showed up yesterday on the wrestling program, and he made it evident right away that he hadn't lost any of his skills. I'm talking about Tojo Yamamoto. He was here as a manager, but he got into the action a little bit. Matter of fact, we're going to take a look at that right now before we talk about it.
Both of them, after the match is over, the new generation has won it by disqualification. Dusty Woods dropping down across the back of Mark Batten. Will Hoyt has rolled out of the ring. Tojo is over there to help him. Meanwhile, the new Hollywood Blonde have that rope wrapped around Mark Batten's throat.
They've already lost it with a disqualification, so they figure they don't have anything to lose. What's this?
They're coming in the ring.
Oh, yeah. The old Yamamoto man, because he is popping the screw out of it. That's exactly what Lawler was talking about. He will beat you to death with that shot. Tim's down again. Dusty Woods comes back and gets nailed. Woods still has that rope, but Yamamoto, he cleared the house out in a hurry.
Well, there he was, still slinging those chops left and right, and here he is on the show. Tojo, glad to have you with us.
I'm very glad, Mr. Lawler. Long time no see, and I'm very, very glad to be on your show.
Well, thank you for being here. And
Heck, we just watched on that film. You hadn't lost it at all. I mean, you're still in there getting them.
Well, Mr. Lawler, like they said, well, you know, when you cut the grass and then the grass come up, grow again, well, that's totally Yamamoto. They thought I disappeared, but no. But like I said, if you cut the grass, every time the grass grows, that's totally Yamamoto.
You keep coming back.
Yes.
We heard yesterday, of course, your interview with Lance, and you briefly went over some of the things that you've been doing since, well, first of all, about how long has it been since you were here on...
Well, the last time I think was about 2.5 years ago, Mr. Lawler.
And what have you been doing since then? I kind of keep up with you. I know you've been wrestling some around the other parts of the country and everything.
Yes,
but
I've been wrestling some and training some, and been on vacation. I just got back from vacation.
A lot of people don't realize that Tojo owns about half of Hawaii, I think.
No.
Come on.
No, Mr. Lawler. I'm not like you. You got the whole Memphis.
No.
Country. Pretty soon, I predict you're going to be the new world champion. Like I told you before, Mr. Lawler, I respect you a lot. Like you said that you wrestled against me before. I wanted to put you out of commission the first day when you entered the ring.
You almost did.
Well, because, Lawler, I respected you, and then, like I said, Lawler, if you fight against the best man, this and that, you know, when you win a victory like that, you know you win a victory. Now, like I said, I always respected you, Lawler, and you're the greatest wrestler. I've been all over the world. I've been to my country, everything, and just like in Japan. Your name is well known there, and you're respected over there. And like I said, if you go to Japan, I wish you all the luck. I know it's my country too, but I think, in my opinion, Mr. Lawler, I think you can be the next world heavyweight champion. And I predict that, and I'm going to wish you and congratulations.
Okay, we got a gift certificate for you. What else can I give you for saying all that good stuff? You don't have to say all those nice things.
No, Mr. Lawler, like I said, I respect you, and I know, like I told Mr. Gilbert, all the predictions and everything, and all my predictions came true, Mr. Lawler. I guess you know that.
I realize that, but let's
No, not because
we can go on talking about me all day.
Not because, Mr. Lawler, I'm on your show that I'm going to boost you or not, because I'm telling you from my heart, because I've been all over this country, and I know, you know that too, Mr. Lawler. You know that.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Let's talk about a couple of young men that you're currently involved with, this new generation.
Yes,
Mark
the new generation, Mr. Lawler, I've been training them and everything, and then I finally, like when I came back, and then they called me on the telephone, and they said, how's everything? And they said, not too good. I asked them, what's wrong? They said, well, Randy Macho Savage beat them. And like I said, I told you folks, I said, you're clumsy. I said, you're not ready yet. You don't have no ring psychology like Randy Savage. Because Randy Savage, I know him very, very well. He's one of the best wrestlers in the country, him and his brother. You know what I mean? Like I said, I fought against him, and I know what kind of caliber wrestler he is. Because my two boys, like Boss Barton and John Eric Wilhart, like I said, I trained him hard. What I have to do is I have to train him more hard. I'm going to beat them out harder. And just like I said, maybe probably feed them dynamite field.
Yeah, gunpowder.
Gunpowder field.
Sure, yeah. Gosh, you know, the time runs by here so fast. I wish we had some more time. I want you to come back sometime and tell the story about, remember the time when we were wrestling in Jonesboro, Arkansas, and Jackie Fargo was on the card, and this is something I don't know if a lot of people realize, but we'd try to have a little fun in the dressing room.
Yeah, there's no good Jackie Fargo. One time
wait,
I go to the ring, and when I come back, I don't know what. I can't say the word, but when I wear my clothes, I jump up and down, everything. I thought somebody, Jackie Fargo put some hot pepper or something, and I drove from Jonesboro to Nashville, Tennessee, jumping up and down like that in my car. So after that, I find out, Jackie Fargo made me so mad, and I you the instigator.
Okay. What happened? Jackie Fargo went out to wrestle, and you and Jerry Jarrett took some of this. When you have an injury, they have this atomic bomb that you put on a bruise or something, and you guys put that all in Jackie's, in his underwear and things like that. Yes, you did.
Not me, Lord, not me. I know, because it's tough for Jackie Fargo, because he go in the ring, I see him doing all these things. I said, what's the matter, Jackie Fargo? He said, told you, I think you and Jerry Jarrett put something in my tights. I told Mr. Fargo, no. He goes, Jerry Jarrett.
But anyway, when you guys went to the ring, he doctored up your clothes, and
yeah, he
doctored
real good, because from Jonesboro to Nashville, everything burned. I stopped maybe 50 times to cool off.
Okay. Well, anyway, we'll go.